Hey guys, so today was a pretty hectic day. Um, Let me start from the beginning. So yesterday night I lost my three PAs and I was a little bit mad at myself and I went on tilt. So soon afterwards I closed the stream. I bought another 9 evaluations, not all at once. I bought 3 evaluations in 3 batches, so 3 times. And I lost the first 6 evaluations, so the first 2 batches. And even though I was pretty close to passing them, I was using 10 contracts because I wanted to pass them in a day. And I managed to pass the last 3 last night. I did not record this because I was switching between my OBS screen recording and my Rhythmic connection and my other screens, because as soon as I purchased a new batch of evaluations, I had to open and close my trading software, and I just switched screens and I was recording the wrong screen, unfortunately. So I would have wanted to show you how I traded the 10 contracts evaluations, because I usually pass them pretty quickly. But I wasn't going to buy any more than 3 last night because I wasn't about to spend so much money. So today I started trading with 3 PAs again from scratch, and man, the ride was insane. So I made huge mistakes in the beginning, but I managed to turn things around. So if you're curious how I managed to do that, and just watch until the end. But what I'll tell you right now is that you'll see that I almost lost this PAs this morning, and I turned around and closed the trade pretty strongly. So let's go through my mistakes and my the things that I've done good, and let's analyze my day. So firstly, this was my first trade. I entered a 3-contract long based on the ATMA here in this strong uptrend, and the move instantaneously went against me, and I tried to hold a bit longer, but you can see that I exited and I entered the same position at the same area again, and I was in profit here. I should have closed the trade right now for $200 in profit, because this is London. The price wasn't moving so fast. This is on 10x speed, so you can see how long this trade took to play out. Eventually I got stopped out and I'm minus 600 per account. And after I get stopped twice in this area, I enter again. I should have realized by now that price is trying to switch market structure and go lower, but I didn't. You can see that I'm minus 2K overall. I just stacked losses. I'm minus 800 on everything. So I entered 9 contracts here because I'm thinking like, let me win or let me lose. And at this point, I'm almost losing my PAs. I'm minus 1.7K on all of my PAs. You can see that it's really bad. I entered another 3 contract. My position size is really bad. I start to become more aware. Let me pause a bit the video. And I start to become more aware at this point about the fact that I'm either going to lose these PAs or I'm either going to win them, because I'm not trying to start trading from minus 1.7K. And this is all during London. New York didn't even open yet. So let's see what happens next. And at this point, I entered another 9 contract position here. And based on how the trade unfolded in the beginning, I thought like, this is it. I'm going to lose everything at this point. The trade starts going against me, and it was just based on the momentum and the bounce from the CVD line and the claim of the EMAs. And eventually I sped up this video. You can see that price starts going in my direction, and I was $900 in profit, and I closed the trade, but the win was for only $600 because of the slippage, I think, and the fees with 9 contracts, and those are up pretty quick. So I figured, I'm minus 1.3K at this point. Let me just enter another 9 contract position and go with momentum, go with continuation. And if I win this trade, it's okay. If not, I'm going to lose these PAs, and I'm just going to be sad and not trade. So I just risked everything this morning, and it's just because I started bad and I continued bad, and 3 contracts turned into 6 turned into 9. So yeah, classic mistakes, but luck was on my side on this last trade. So let's see what happened. I entered with 9 contract. It was a sell stop. Price entered, and as soon as it entered, it hit my take profit. And I'm positive now. I'm on positive territory. So I'll pause this and explain that from this point onward, I figured I was extremely lucky that I didn't lose all of my money again, and I didn't pay for these PAs for nothing. So right now I took a long break since I last traded, and I went for a walk and I cooked and I ate, and I came back with a clear mind and decided, yeah, let me trade properly and not fool around and not take unnecessary risk, because I don't need to trade with 3 contracts on my PAs. I can very well wait for a little bit of volatility and go with 1 contract. So I changed my style. I trade how I want to trade when I trade good. So I continued the day on a roll. So let's see what happened. So at this point, I enter with 1 contract. The trade goes into my direction on New York Open. I put my stop loss to break even, and I get stopped out. I don't win this trade, but the next one, I am trying to go with the trend here. So I'm trying to get in on this back test. I get filled, and yeah, the trade goes instantaneously in my direction. As you can see that the red candle was just pushing lower and then going higher, pushing lower and then going higher. So I took advantage of this thing, and I entered on the POC with the EMA's confluence right there, and it was a quick win. And afterwards, this trade is a short from the overnight high sweep, and I close it for a quick profit. You can see that my all of my accounts, but the trade copier was acting out again. I close manually, and you can see that I have a little bit of difference. I lost $100 per account there. And at this point, I see the previous day very high trade being given, and I take it, but I put my stop to break even because I don't want to risk losing any more money. And yeah, that's I have been kind of like scarred because I lost so much money. So I figured, let me just put my stop to break even. If the trade goes in my direction, okay. If it doesn't go to my direction, I can just enter another trade, and that's it. So because of this, I lose some opportunities. As you'll see, price goes much lower and gets the reaction. I could have won $200 easily in this trade, but I didn't, because yeah, I just didn't want to lose money. So now I enter a long based on the overnight high in confluence with the ATMA, and I place my stop to break even, and we get the reaction that I was looking for pretty fast. I'm in profit, 175 at this point. I place my stop higher and higher, and I close the trade for a win. You can see that I'm in a good position right now. So now we bounce from the New York view up. We claim the previous day point of control, but I get stopped at break even. So now I want to short, not short, I want to go with momentum. And as soon as price went and filled me, I got filled in this long, and yeah, I made some money on this long as well. So this is a view up long. You can see here that we closed the 1 minute candle above the view up. So we opened above the view up, and we're also hitting the CVD EMA. And this was a textbook long. This was a pretty good long in my opinion. It was a clean trade. This was the low of the move. We went much higher from here, but I just took my little piece, and I was happy. You can see that the trade copier was also acting out. I had to manually close the trade here. We went much higher after this, and yeah, we backtested the overnight high. So I figured, let me go short again on this trade, because I was expecting a reaction here. So I placed my stop there, and again, the trade copier is acting out. I have to manually close, and you can see the discrepancy between my take profits between accounts. And now I take this long based on the fact that I wanted to see continuation, and we were bouncing from the EMAs. But what I did not take into account is that I did not see the reaction that I wanted to see, and it took much longer. So this was a loss. So right now we bounce from the New York view up, and we're above the previous day point of control, but I choke this trade. We go much higher, but I still don't want to get rid of this trading idea. So I want to enter on a buy limit, but I mark it in because price was just moving so volatile. So here we sweep the previous day high and I place my stop there. I should have let my stop there and just wait, but I place it at break even. I get stopped and the move just leaves without me. So that's a risk of, placing your stop at break even. You can see that this was a nice trade. And now we backtest the 24 EMA and the overnight high in confluence with the point of control. And this is a really clean trade. I end the day almost 1K in profit across all of my accounts. So yeah, lesson to learn here is don't want to make a lot of money in a short amount of time. Most important thing is risk management. Enter with appropriate position size, and be mindful of losing more than your want to make money. So in looking back, starting the day with 3 contracts during London, as soon as price didn't go in my direction, I should have just accepted the $100 or $200 loss and just like wait and step back and wait for a better opportunity. I did not do that. I was stubborn to try and force my luck in the same area in the chart multiple times, and that's a rule that I broke, that I have. If the market is trying to communicate something to you, then listen to the market and don't be so stubborn in your idea, because you're not always right. So yeah, and afterwards I just went crazy and I got lucky, and I'm not proud of that, but I managed to turn things around once I started trading properly, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, moving forward, this day is definitely a day that I can learn a lot from. I'm going to adapt my trading style to match my performance in the second part of the day moving forward. So I'm not trying to trade any London sessions moving forward, except if we get like a really good setup, then I'll go with London. But I'm not going to try to scalp London anymore because it's so slow and annoying, and it takes a lot of brain power to be able to handle all of that. So I'm just going to stick with New York trades, the trades that I took today, and I'm going to focus a little bit more on Delta moving forward because I stumbled upon something that I found interesting. So hopefully I'll be able to share my insights with you moving forward. But thanks for watching, and I'm back where I was last week with 3 PAs and a nice pad, almost a 1K pad on them. I know that I made a lot of money in one day, so and I have less trading days, so I'll have to take my time and just like make a little bit every day. And that's the goal, that's the aim. I'm not trying to have large winning days. I'm just trying to make less than 400. Between 2 and 600 is really enough for me. Moving forward, I can make a little bit more because I made today a little bit more, so I'll need to have more money in my account for withdrawal. But yeah, I'm happy to have return in a good position. I'm not as good as I was, but I'm pretty good. So I just got lucky. If I wouldn't have gotten lucky, I wouldn't have been here, and I would have had to start it from the get-go. But yeah, this is trading for you in a nutshell. It's hard to be a bad trader sometimes, but sometimes you get lucky and you figure it out in the end. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. See you tomorrow.